Welcome back, fellow food geeks. It's good to have you back. The weather has changed and I crave for yummy soups. Now, today I'm making a very easy soup for you. It is just like a broth, and I'm using a vegetable stock to make it. You can have it thick or you can have it absolutely clear without any use of cornstarch or any thickener whatsoever, and it is absolutely amazing. It's garlicky, crunchy at the same time. You are really going to enjoy it. So let's get started. So we'll start with a basic vegetable stock first. Take some water. Now I've taken a little less water, but please take more. I added more water later, and I'm adding some carrots to it. Two slices of ginger. I've added 2 to 3 cabbage leaves to it, and I'm also adding cilantro stems, not leaves. Leaves are not that flavorful, so I'm adding stems to it. And I'm also adding 3 crushed cloves of garlic. I've crushed them. You can add more or less. A little bit of onion which I had left. It's totally optional if you don't want to add onion, but it adds to the stock. Also, I'm going to add a bit of peppercorns and some mushrooms to it. So this is a shiitake mushroom. I only had one, so I'm adding one. In case you have more, so you can add 2 or 3 mushrooms. And shiitake or king oyster are good mushrooms to add. Now here I've also added the peppercorns. I'm going to let it boil. This has been boiling for approximately half an hour, minimum half an hour. And now we are going to strain it and keep it aside for the soup. And now let's get started on the soup. So I've taken a pan here. I'm just going to take 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Any oil of your choice is fine. To this I'm going to add ginger, green chili and garlic paste. A little bit of ginger, a little more of garlic and some green chili. So 1 green chili, little small piece of ginger and around 4 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to saute it. Now I'm adding a little bit some green onions, actually 2. Now you can see I've chopped up more than I need, but that is because I make soups every night. So I keep it. I do the prep and I keep it because I have to do my own work here. No help whatsoever. Now chopped up mushrooms. I'm using button mushrooms here, around 5 to 6. Please use any mushroom of choice. Mushrooms are excellent in this soup. It is a mushroom and almond soup after all. So we are sauteing it. We don't want to change color. If you want to, go ahead and change it, but you don't need. I'm going to add a few slices of carrot. I had carrots, so I'm adding it. You have some other vegetable, go ahead and add that. You could add beans, French beans that is. You could add broccoli to it. The world is your soup. Add what you feel like. It's perfectly alright. So now we're sauteing it a bit so that the flavor, the raw smell of garlic goes away. Now I'm adding a little bit of black pepper, salt to taste. Now I'm going to add the vegetable stock, around 4 cups, or you can use water also. Perfectly alright, no issues. And now to increase the taste, I'm using an umami powder here. If you don't find this, you can use a veg aromat powder. You can also use Ajinomoto. And yes, it's completely safe to have it. I've researched on it a bit. So I'm adding the umami powder which I have here. Now it's available, I think the brand name is Knorr. It's called veg aromat powder. It's available in India as well on Amazon. So I'm giving it a mix. Now I'm going to add tofu, 1 cup of chopped tofu. Please go ahead and add paneer if you don't have tofu or if you don't like tofu. But any kind of protein is welcome in the soup because vegetarians need as much protein as possible. So adding a protein makes it wholesome, the soup, and filling also. So now I'm adding 3 teaspoons of sliced almonds. I soak them, remove the skin, and then I slice them up. Around 4 to 5 hours I soak them for. You can omit the almonds or add more, entirely up to you. It adds a very nice crunch. I'm making a corn flour slurry here with 1 teaspoon of corn flour and a little bit of water. Now I'm adding some coriander stems to it. You can add coriander also, but stems are delicious. Trust me. If you're using water, please add coriander stems. It will increase the flavor if you don't have stock. Now I've added the corn flour slurry to it. It's going to thicken slightly, but it's going to be very watery. If you like a thick soup, add more. If you don't like, you want a clear broth, please go ahead and omit the corn flour. So the soup is ready. It's absolutely yummylicious. My son asks me to make a soup every day, and I have many in my kitty, and I'm going to share them all with you. This is excellent, easy. It's got almonds, which are chock-a-block full of all the nutrients. It has mushrooms. Need I tell you about mushrooms? It has tofu, powerhouse of protein, and a lot of other veggies as well. In fact, you can add as many veggies as you want. So do let me know if you enjoyed this recipe. Comment down below, like and share the recipe, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you soon in my next recipe. Have a great day. Bye.